Hey scrappy friends, Helen here for the Hey Little Magpie creative team, and yeah, just a little different intro on the video today. Sat in the living room with the laptop, no mic, tending my bad back, so not sat up in the bathroom. Just showing you there the two colour wax seals again, just in case you missed it in my previous videos, and I've done three to coordinate with this photo. And with the Where To Next collection, I've used the gemstones waxes, I think it's the ones I used, and I'm using Where To Next from Vicki Boutin again. I'm showing you there some coordinating distress, but I end up just using one colour stamping. The photo is little O and I on the carousel at Albert Dock in Liverpool. We'd gone to the Maritime Museum, a family day out, taking O on the train. It's not his first time, but it's the first time he kind of is aware what's going on, so that's great fun. There's a carousel, but he saw it, was like, roundabout, wanted to go on it. I'd never been on a carousel, always wanted to, so pretended I was going on it because I wanted to, and it was really because I wanted to, and I was dead happy he wanted to go on. So we are in one of the little carriages that was on it. He wanted to go on a horse, but strictly no standing up, so I couldn't stand with him. Just choosing some papers here from the paper pad to use. I had an idea of doing 3 strips down the page, sort of having frames, sort of bottom right, middle left, and part way over, sort of like 2/3 over along the top. Abandoned that idea, but I still do my 3 strips I'd originally thought of. I'm just looking for something that's black to back the photo with there. So the main piece I have trimmed off the top a little bit because it's got that perforation from the paper pad. I make the strips 11 inches long. I was just going to make them like solid strips to begin with, and I do go a different way with that in a minute. They're 3 inches wide, 11 inches long, and yeah, just cutting them out of those 3 pattern papers, and then I'm placing them along the page. I've picked out a few frames that I like, and I do change one of the frames out, and then I completely change what I'm doing. I'm so glad I've muted my audio at this point because I actually swear because I dropped something on the floor. So even if it was one I was doing, you know, recording real time for you, I would have had to have cut the audio because of that. Decided to like this frame with a little smile in the corner, so I do place that at the bottom. I was going to put some frames coming out from under the strips and then decide I want them over the strips, so these get swapped out quite a few times and then I get rid of them completely. Sorry, that's my mobile phone. So yeah, and then so originally I was going to go with this 3 frames with the wax seals in them, and I actually really like that. It's the reason I end up changing what I do is because I have I really struggle with what frame to put at the top. So I end up just taking them all off, with the exception of the one that's with the photo at the bottom. You'll see what changes with that in a moment. So I am just playing about with some of the chipboard here, and do end up just putting a bit under the photo because I've not brought my 3D foam down with me. That Let's Go moves as well. It comes off completely for a bit. I like that, but I didn't want sort of like the lopsided kind of frame type frame. Finding words at the minute is difficult. Having a really long think there about what I'm going to do. I should have cut more of this out. I decide that I want to actually split these, and I'm trying to come up with a way to do even sort of banner pieces. I'm not 100% sure they are even, but I'm happy with them. Oh, I struggle so much here with figuring out how to do the other side to try and get them even. So yeah, and I want these banners as well to be cut at different stages down the strips. So again, still happy there with that frame, but it does come off in the end. I'm going to cut the others, and I cut them at different sort of different intervals down the strip. So I'm really sorry, just words at the minute. I've been struggling all week. And then I'm just doing the third one there. So, and then I actually decided that because they weren't going to go end to end, I was going to trim a bit off. And then I really liked how it looked with the first one all the way to the bottom. So I decided actually I'm going to space them like that and have that gap in the middle being a little bit bigger than originally planned, and not trimming them down anymore, just spreading them so they are touching the top and the bottom. I trimmed that frame off and decided to do the photo flat to the page, but I am swapping those two strips out because the frame is that same lighter green that is on that strip that's now on the far left. Again, still liking that frame with the wax seals in, but it's just not got the balance because I can't find a frame I'm happy with as my anchor for my embellishments sort of along the top. So I do change that out completely in the middle in a minute. These sleeves and stamps, so these are from one of the Vicki Boutin stamp sets from one of the collections. I think it's this collection. I think it's Where To next. I've stamped them with stays on, and then I've just used the packaging technique and the coordinating inks that Vicki swatched for this collection, and just smooshed paint onto them with the packaging technique, and then they've been cut from there. I actually cut them with the scan and cut first, and then smushed the ink on with them on my scan and cut mat. And it's like, it's an older mat, so I'm not really that bothered about the ink coming through. But yeah, that's how I did them. But you can, the really easy shapes to fussy cut. It's just I don't like fussy cutting. So I'm just sticking the strips down now. The first one's gone dead in the centre, and then these are there's 3/4 of an inch between each strip and the edge of the page, so they are pretty even. So I'm just laying them out, and then I'm just gonna put these embellishment clusters back down. So I just realised I hadn't put the light on, and I'm in the living room crafting, so I thought it was getting a bit dull. So yeah, just putting the leaves, they're tucked under the top of each of the splits in the papers, and then placing the wax seals on. These wax seals are ones designed by Sarah, so these are Helen Magpie exclusive ones designed by Sarah. And then deciding I'm going to put some of these stamped flowers that I've painted, again painted with the packaging technique, around the photo. So I'm doing that to the right of the photo. I also do it to the left. I'm just going through some of the ephemera pack now, looking for a journaling spot, and I really like that tucked in the top, but it's not really enough for me to journal on. So I do find another piece in the box that is to my right. Yeah, bring that paper clippy label type in. Let's go, because I like the colouring with the bright colours of the carousel, and also let's go. It kind of went with the photo too. And then just having a look through the stickers just for some extra little bits to add to each of those clusters along those splits in the paper. Here we go. I found this large piece from the this is die cut ephemera one. This is cardstock, not papery. And then I do get another word from the sticker pack. So there you go. The little folder my stickers are in there is made by Sarah, and that's on her channel. So yeah, it's just have a look at Sarah's own channel for that one. But yeah, just sticking everything down now. I am nearly done. Just sticking it all down now with a bit of wet glue. I'll journal after the fact because it's photos of little O, so I'll do the journaling off camera. There are some close-ups and some stills of the photos at the end, Hoping next time to have my headset back on and to do the recording. I hope this sounds okay. I just was not going upstairs to go and find my headset. To check out the rest of the channel, all the products used in the video available on the Hey Little Magpie shop, and yeah, check out those exclusive wax seals and the other videos on the channel from other members of the creative team who share videos with us. Thanks so much for watching. Not much left now, just sticking down, and I shall see you next time. Take care, bye bye.